Hi guys, I'm so happy to see you again. So subscribe. I'm trying to keep a straight face, but I'm so excited. So please subscribe to my channel, like this video and share it. I would very much appreciate if you can be a part of this community by subscribing so that and ring the notification bell so that anytime I post something you get to see it. I'm so happy to have you here. And there's a story here and I'd like you to have a feel of it, okay? The story has the title I'm a 5'5" male and I don't want to exist anymore. So initially when I saw it, I thought it was like 55. I thought like 55 years. So 5'5" means that I think he's 5 foot 5 inches, okay? And I don't want to exist anymore. Let's see his problem, okay? I'm sorry, but I can't take this anymore. I can't accept my height and I don't think I ever will. Society is forever drilling it into my head that short men are less valuable and that I'll forever be considered inferior for my height. It effing hurts. It hurts so effing much knowing that I'm being seen as less than other people and that there's nothing I can do about it. It's genuinely suffocating. My height is all that I think about from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep. It's killing my motivation for everything. I have big goals in life, but now I feel so effing discouraged from pursuing any of them when I'll constantly be met with disgust and disapproval from everyone for my below average height. They'll always see it as something I lack. I bet even my parents wish I were taller too. I feel like such a disappointment to everyone, and I'll never be able to be the best version of myself because of this. It didn't used to be like this. Growing up, I didn't ever think height was ever that important unless it came to sports or physical fights, etc. It's been rare for me to encounter real life issues for my height, but when it comes to the internet where I can see a bunch of oh sorry um internet where can see a bunch sorry, a much wider range of people's opinion, the blatant disapproval of my being short is so effing suffocating. It's making me think that even though people aren't voicing their disapproval of me to my face, they're keeping it to themselves and secretly disapproving of me in their heads, or even worse, behind my back. Society and the internet are telling me on a daily basis that being short quite literally makes me worthless as a human being. According to both men and women, imagine being told by so many people, both men and women, every single day of your life. I can't take it anymore. I don't understand how I'm supposed to live a happy life when everybody likes me over something I can't control. When nobody likes me over something I can't control. And apparently, nobody ever will. I've been like this for years now. I'll forever disappoint people about my height, and it hurts so effing much. And I don't understand how I'm ever supposed to get over this. Please help. Okay, so OP, this is really sad. We've bullied people. I keep saying this thing. We are bullies. Okay, a lot of people are bullies. Um, I think that in as much as we are learning to live with people, it's very difficult for some people to accept certain things about themselves. For me, like there's a lot of things about myself that I'm struggling to deal with. Okay. I sometimes people say it to my face as a passing joke, as something, and then in the past, I used to laugh with them, like a backhanded comment, and then I laugh with them, and then that ends it. But then I've decided that I'm not going to join people to laugh at me. Like you're talking about me and you're expecting me to laugh with you about me. I am not going to laugh with you about me. It's disrespectful to me. So if you say something that about me, my physique, especially things that I cannot control, I'm going to look at you and I'm going to go back to what we're talking about. I'm not going to address whatever you're saying. I'm not going to laugh at me. And I'm going to be very, very unapologetic about how my face looks in that moment. As to whether it is friendly or not, it is up to you. You brought it up. I think you should be able to deal with it. And OP, I'm really sorry that people are putting you through this because I think the height 5'5" is not such a short height. I'm not even up to 6 feet. I'm like a 5'7" ish, and I'm quite short. Okay, so 5'5" and me, there's no such a difference. Okay, I think that people are very very fixated on height, and it is affecting us in a lot of other ways. Okay, so 5'5" is not, you're not short at all. I think that if there's anything, you should stop using the internet for a while, build a bit of self-confidence, then you come back to the internet, you know. And I think that if maybe your algorithm makes you watch certain things, I don't know how they do it, but then if you can change something about your algorithm, you feel better. Okay, I think that I don't want you to kill yourself. I want you here. I don't know you, but I want you here, and I do not want you to feel that I don't want you to be reduced to your height. You're more than your height. And I think that um right now you feel that it is such an issue, but then as you grow you realize that it's not. Actually, tall people are overrated. Okay, um when you go, well, I don't know how to say, there's a study that shows that, short people are very based. They're very based in the sense that, in as much as we think that tall people are very strong, short people could be very strong because, well, I don't want to say anything that is not appropriate, but then short people are very strong people. I know certain short people that very very strong people, very very underrated people. You do not know how much energy they have, and they usually don't even deal with issues that tall people deal with, all this knee pain, back pain, all of that. They do not usually have that issue. I don't have a lot of um information on that. But then I think short people are very based. My dad was not a very tall person. He was a very strong person, very, very strong, all the way to 80. He was very, very strong. So I think that you should not feel bad about your height. It's overrated. How we treat people because of their height is overrated. But then let's listen to what people are saying. Somebody says, buddy, please, you have to get off the internet. As a 5'0" woman, someone who is 5'5" is honestly an ideal for me. Oh, yeah. You see. You're not so bad. It's not bad at all. I'm very surprised you're 5'5" and you're complaining. It's not bad. You should get off the internet. You should get off the internet because 5'5" is not short in any way at all. I have two guy friends that are both 5'4", and one is married and one is in a relationship. Sure, kings get love too. Sure, men are not less valuable, and don't let social media make you believe that. I know it sounds cliche, but focus on yourself and your happiness. Yeah. Like build a family, excite yourself, find things that make you happy, and leave all these internet idealism and what you should be and what you should be not, you know, and be happy. So I wish you all the best, OP, and then tell me your opinion. Tell me an insecurity that people have preyed on that have made you feel a certain way about yourself down in the comment section. I'd like to read. Thank you so much. Bye bye.